69.9 Sports Talk Radio, coming at you live. Bring back Dom Capers. Am I hearing this right? Fellas, we need to talk about sports. Welcome to the Hot Take Sauna. You're tuning in live on February 23rd in southeastern Wisconsin for today's mid-size truck rundown. Here's John and Will and Hannah in the morning to tell you all about those mid-size trucks. Now buckle your seatbelts or you're about to get blown out through the windshield. Somebody get me a bag of spicy hots. Pronto.
$36,000 for used. And that's like anywhere from like maybe 2020 to like 2023. Which to me seems astronomical. It was like $36,000 with about that same number of miles.
Well, how much miles?
Like 35,000 miles.
Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, I've been offered more. I mean, this is 2 years ago, but I've been offered more than what I paid for the truck now. But that stopped because now I'm over 70,000, and that's probably break even. I have to get
those trucks. If properly taken care of, those trucks last like 300,000 miles.
Oh yeah, my plan is at least 300,000 out of the Tacoma.
Yeah.
The issue is, there's an axle that's leaking right now.
Yeah. The CV or which one?
I don't know.
Is it the front or the back?
It's back.
Okay.
It's like it's just leaking slowly. It has been for.
Is it leaking out of the center differential there?
So yeah.
Dude, that's pretty easy to fix.
Well, I actually don't even know because I didn't pay attention to look at it because I thought they were just trying to upcharge me one time.
Okay, yeah.
But then the guy's like, "Yeah, it's still leaking." I was like, "Okay, cool." And he's like, and then I was like, "How much is that?" And he's like, "It's $1,000."
Oh, I bet we could do that for 50. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I gotta find it. I haven't even looked under it.
But we do that this summer?
Maybe because what I want to do is I want to coat the bottom or get some of the rust spots off.
Yeah.
And coat it with that whatever that shit is.
If only you knew someone who worked with a wire brush company.
Oh shit!
I could probably steal you about 1,000 of those wire brushes. We could scrub that thing clean, dude.
What I need to do is find a fucking lift.
Yeah, Eric has one.
Is the Studebaker still up on it?
We could just shame him into taking that thing down and be like, it's been 25 fucking years.
Eric, this thing's older than I am.
I mean, he can honestly.
And this part is probably part of the lift. It's not coming off.
Well, okay, so.
But yeah, so then, anyways, Tacoma's a good choice. I don't know that new one though. Would you get the old model?
I don't know.
You gotta go old model.
I think so too because here's
my 2023.
Never
buy new.
No, never buy new. Here's my ups and downs on the new versus the old. The new one allegedly has more comfortable seating position. They put the seats on risers.
Which you buy aftermarket.
Oh really?
Yeah. So.
Oh, then why worry about it?
Because you can buy. Yeah. I read that. Well, it's taller too.
So
the frames. Yeah. Okay. Which that is a real thing in the Tacoma.
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason, because I looked at one with a moonroof for no reason, because I wanted a moonroof. but Kevin was lost his fucking mind.
No.
Wait, what the ultimate torture? You should just take Kevin and tell him he can't say a word during the entire process, and you go through all the different buying options.
You know what it could be, Kevin. I promise you on my word, I will not buy this thing. But the rules are, if you say a word, I have to buy it.
Yeah, actually, there's your hot take. You should just take that thing in with you and record all sales conversations.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to do it.
No. It would and then you have to force him to. It's like an hour-long podcast. I'm just sitting there. Oh, John, can I get you anything to drink? It's complimentary.
Yeah, and
complimentary cookies. Complimentary cookies.
It's not complimentary. Oh, I'll buy it.
Yeah, I buy it.
So the seating position and roof height, and I also heard it's on the TNGAF platform, which is like the Tundra/Tacoma next generation whatever platform. So. It's interesting because I think that could give you some benefits and reliability because they're like mass producing those things, like internationally.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, not that the old ones weren't reliable, but the old positives are that you don't have a turbocharger, which everybody's like, oh, they're reliable. Toyota knows what they're doing. I don't care if Toyota knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
I know that those naturally aspirated 4s and 6s are just easy to work on.
Yeah. Does mine have a turbocharger?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Maybe.
I don't think so. I don't think mine does. No, I don't think so. You got a 6 or a 4 in there?
6.
Yeah, those were regular.
Jesus. Last time we were in here at night, and there's sparks shooting up through the like that's not a good thing because like it was shooting up through that little like gap.
Yeah.
You don't want to be sitting in this dry ass box when you get
like tinder dry, dude.
Yeah.
Almost. Oh, I hate to say it, but almost a fire suppression system would be good in here.
Yeah.
Although you could just take your arm and go like that and just like wick the sweat at it. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Tacoma.
I think it's the one I want to get.
I wonder.
Oh yeah.
For the first time ever.
How was it?
I'm gonna switch. I want to be by the fire.
All right, Hannah, we're coming at you live with Sauna Talk.
Truck Talks.
Talking Truck Talk.
Ooh, all right.
What's your take on the Tacoma?
Oh man, the new shit handle and the new ones.
Yeah, see? I saw it on
The Super Bowl commercial
Yeah.
got her.
It's my favorite commercial.
Yeah, the headroom is a real thing, and the seat position is a real thing. Because until I put the risers in, I only have it on one.
Yeah.
My hip would go numb on any drive over like 2 hours.
Mine is, and the passenger seat's pretty rough.
And handed, I haven't put the risers on handed.
Sure.
But yeah,
it's
like
sort of seated low and legs out, right?
Yeah, so what the risers do is kick your seat position. It's just front risers.
Yeah. So it gives you a chance to sort of like
bend
cradle into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of buckets you.
Bucket seat.
Yeah, most cars just have buckets now.
Yeah.
Tacoma's
But Tacoma's
the interior leaves a lot too. I will say the electronic
needs a lot
package
to be desired.
is pretty reliable.
Would you get the heated seats?
I would get
You would.
if I would redo it all over. The reason I didn't get the moonroof is because the model that we're looking at, I wanted leather seats.
Yeah.
Because they're just easier to maintain. The model I looked at with leather seats had moonroof, and the head height, for whatever reason, it was weird because it's not like you're sitting.
All that crud that's in it's just like stuck on your skin.
Wait, what?
All the stuff that's in the,
There shouldn't be anything. I just filtered it.
you didn't filter it. All that floaty shit's still floating around in there.
Oh,
That's just how you have to live.
there shouldn't be much in there.
How long are we sitting here?
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes?
Can you make it?
Yeah, I can do it. For the podcast, I can do it. Coming at you live. This is 97.3 Hot Takes. The takes are getting hotter. My brain's not working as much. My pineal gland is becoming decalcified. 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
The first time I did sauna, my coach was like, I'm like, so how long do I go? He goes, go until you want to get out, and then go 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
I think I made it like 12 minutes.
I'm at 15, and I'm definitely ready to get out.
Yeah, the goal should be 20, because that's when all the benefits kick in.
Yeah. So the question I have is, I got to be realistic with myself. It's going to probably be a daily driver, with one exception. My Subaru is only bad right now because it will not pass emissions. So
that's why. Okay.
I burned my catalytic converter up, and I could do a DIY fix, which I did for like $5, and that cost me an hour's worth of time and $5 to fix it, and I was able to fake emissions once with that. But at this point, the converter is completely cooked, and there's no more quick fixes. So I have to actually replace the catalytic converter, which is if I do it myself, maybe $500. But if you do it yourself, you don't know if you're actually getting quality parts.
Right.
So it's like I'm gonna do that just before emissions. Hope it works just long enough to get it passed.
And then hopefully in the drive it downtown, get it stolen.
Yeah, get it stolen. But that car is only worth like $3,000 right now.
Did they tell you what your trade-in?
Yeah, it's like $3,000. So that's not very much. So my question is, why not fix it? Put the new cat on, get it to pass emissions, take the new cat right back off, put the old cat on, run it for a year, and then just keep putting that cat on.
As you need to do emissions
once per year. Yeah, it's easy. It's like 20 minutes. And that sounds so shitty, but like, I'm sorry, I'm not paying that money.
No.
Like, I don't want to get a new car, like a new truck, for a daily driver when it's going to be only getting like 18 miles to the gallon, and I'm going to be driving a giant Tundra around every single day to work. Like, to me,
what I do.
Yeah, but you have a Tacoma, not a Tundra.
That's true.
The Tundra to me seems ridiculous as a daily.
Yeah, it would be. If I had a full-size truck, I would not be driving. Well, I mean, I shouldn't be driving as much as I do now. But
well, you don't drive that much, though.
You should take my Subaru when you go to the office.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm going in two to three times a week.
Yeah, but you're not doing 6 times a week at an hour a pop, right?
Yeah.
Your situation, I think, is still reasonable. What I would struggle with, and if I get the Germantown job...
Oh, that's right.
I shouldn't say anything. But if I get the Germantown job, that's only 8 minutes. Yeah, pause. Just kidding. Then that's only an 8 or 10 minute commute. And then it's like, I'll feel less weird looking around the cabin of a full-size truck by myself 5 days a week.
Yeah.
You know.
What's the Germantown job?
It's a company called Wago. They make like DIN rail electrical connectors for like control cabinets. They make PLCs. It's like an electronics company, but be probably very similar to what I'm doing right now, based on the job description. And the dude, the boss, seems like a cool guy. I've had nothing but problems with my current boss. So it's like, you know, they asked me to be patient and to give it time, and they told me in my current job that they're going to turn it around. But
wait, where are you right now?
So I was patient, but I'm sitting here a year later, and they're asking me to do reviews, and I can't answer it honestly, because if I answer it honestly, I'm going to get fired.
Yeah.
Right? So I just was like, all good. You know, everything's good, because I told you what you needed to do to fix it. You didn't do it. In fact, you did quite the opposite, and now you're asking me my opinion.
I'm good.
I was wondering.
Once you get out, I'll move over, and then you guys will want to.
Minute and a half.
Dude, I used ChatGPT to make the answers.
Did you?
I just copied and pasted them into ChatGPT and just copied and pasted the answers.
I did ChatGPT for my resume.
Yep.
Works pretty well.
My boy did no comment. No comment. And then HR called him up and said, you have to fix this.
Really? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, 8 minutes would be a sweet spot for a full size truck.
Yeah. So you think consider the Tundra, because here's the other thing is I heard that rear facing baby seats are tough in a Tacoma.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you're thinking long term, Tundra's the way to do it. Because Jeremy's running into this with the Colorado. Yeah. I mean,
Colorado's like a Tacoma. Basically.
It's the same size. Yeah. A little bit more generous on the interior.
Yeah.
But I mean, you sit in the Tacoma. It's uncomfortable as hell in the backseat.
I'm going to argue that. I don't think it was that bad.
Well, all right. So if you had 4 people.
Okay.
So 3, I think, is doable.
3 is totally doable because you just sort of shift.
Yeah. 4 is you cannot do 5.
I don't want to be pedantic here, but
oh shit.
But we're getting out.
Yeah. Okay.
John, I'm challenging you to 30 seconds in the plunge at least.
Okay. I've decided today on my drive over that I wasn't going to show any weakness today, and I'm just getting in.
You're just getting in.
Got in there. All right.
You're going to get in, and I want you to stay.
30 seconds.
Breathe. Slow the breathing. 30 seconds.
Okay. All right.
You can do it.
I'm doing it. Nope. Show no fear. Whew. Goodness gracious. All right. We're out of the sauna. It's snowy. It's about 30 degrees.
Oh, this is going to be cool.
This is going to be very cool. I'm smoking hot right now. Putting my flippers on to go across the ice field here. Oh, heading towards the cold plunge tank. Gonna talk more about trucks in the cold water and see if my opinion changes.
You want those heated seats.
You're gonna want those heated seats for sure.
Right there, if you want.
All right, I'm gonna hop in. Start the timer. Here we go. Hopping in.
Deep breath.
How deep am I going here? All the way?
All the way. Oh, I'd sit all the way up to your chest.
I'm just going under. I think Tundra. I think I'm gonna go with the heat seat. I went under. I couldn't get under my chest until I dunked. It's really scary. The hot takes are just coming out of me right now. You ready, Will?
Oh, yeah.
What's your take on the two-wheel drive versus four-wheel drive?
Oh, son, you always got to go four-wheel.
You just got to plan ahead. You can't be thinking short-term here. I can't believe Will's fully sitting down. I'm going to be full transparency here. Magic of the airwaves. I was kneeling and then dunked under at the last second at the 30-second mark. Will is fully submerged up to the shoulders. Chest is to under. Unbelievable endurance right now. Are you watching the clock? Okay, good. I just want to make sure I wasn't leaving you hanging.
I can,
You know, feeling that pineal gland is just completely decalcified at this point.
Calcium doesn't exist.
No. Calcium who?
It's off the periodic table.
Yeah, Travis Calcium. Isn't he dating Taylor Swift? Oh, Will is underwater, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Whew. Endurance through the roof. Tell me some Tacoma hot takes, dude.
So, I think the other thing you want to avoid is the sought-after Tacoma cooler box that they put in the bed.
Yeah.
I see a lot of those for sale.
Yeah.
Aftermarket.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still make the outlet in the back. I've never used it.
Sure.
You want bed lights.
Bed lights.
That's the problem with the 2018 versus the 2019. 2019 has bed lights.
Yeah. The level of calm here is just...
I do that I've done that every morning.
You're crazy. I don't fucking believe it. That's so cold.
Every morning, 3 minutes a day.
It's good for you.
That's what they tell you.
Yep, it says so on the internet.
It'll wake you up.
Yep, well, I'm awake.
I'm going to check the fire.
Okay.
I'll be right there.
I'm coming. I'm no rush. It's a balmy, tropical 30 degrees out.
With a nice 10 mile per hour wind.
Yep. You know, I can see ice forming on my chest hair.
That thing's the one. Yeah, maybe just the
little one.
a little one.
There's a little one here. Oh, this one, and then there's a perfect one here. All right.
That's probably good enough.
All right.
What are we at in there, Hannah?
Unbelievable. Ooh, that's cold. Yeah, that cold metal is pleasant on the feet.
Yeah.
They rearranged.
Oh, Lord Almighty. Oh, all right. Nothing like having your head.
What, dizzy?
A little dizzy.
I was going to say, I'm very dizzy right now.
Here, you want to switch?
Also your water.
Oh, thanks.
How soon did you get in? Right away?
No, John
You went right in.
John took the brunt of it.
It's hard to go right into the plunge.
Yeah.
Oh, I was ready to go because I was still warm. I'm like...
Well, yeah, but then your body, it's like it goes so fast from hot to cold. I think that's when we found that when we do it so quickly, we're dizzier after. Versus if we like kind of gradually cool and then get in.
Yeah.
So like I stood out there for 2 minutes and then I got in the plunge.
I got the same thing. Yeah, now I'm a little dizzy.
So this 25 is when we started.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah. All right.
Did you get it?
Get what?
30 seconds?
About.
I can hear
Also,
you.
I was on my knees and standing at one point. Yeah. I did get fully submerged for about 2 seconds though.
He plunged. He did a full plunge and then
Right off the bat?
No, at the end.
At the end,
Yeah.
yeah. I did mine at the end too. I never go under because of my hair.
Yeah.
So it's just like too much, but because I'm going to shower after this time.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm doing it.
Will was able to talk calmly about pickup trucks and make reasonable suggestions, which I thought was incredible. I was pretty surprised by that.
You adapt.
Yeah.
That's your second plunge today, though.
It is. Yeah. So I just drained that. What, last week? Whenever it was 40 degrees, like last week. And before that, I had.
Oh, you did drain it.
Yeah, I switched all the water out.
When?
That's what I just said when you said there's shit floating in there. I was like, I just drained it, like last week.
Oh.
Yeah, I did it on like Monday.
Oh. And refilled it. But you didn't rinse it out.
I rinsed it out.
And like cleared all that shit off the sides?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So I was like, what are you talking about? I mean, there is stuff floating around.
Well, yeah, but that's like stuff that probably comes in off your feet.
And
it's like a pine needle
the
or
cover
something.
flew off last night.
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. That's why the shovel was on top of it.
I see. I didn't know you drained it.
Anyways, yeah. So
Sorry,
before,
okay, continue.
Before that, I put Epsom salt in it.
Yeah.
And I had it, so before I put Epsom salt in there, it was cold and it was icing up a lot.
Yeah.
Like that's when I got that stock tank.
Oh, yeah.
And then I put the Epsom salt, and then it didn't ice up as much. But it was much, much colder.
Oh, because it's not that the temperature is any warmer. It's just not freezing until it hits a lower temperature.
Yeah.
Correct.
So it's able to stay liquid colder.
Right.
So it's basically like you're sitting at like 29 degrees.
Right. Instead of like 30,
32,
34, it's like 29, 28.
That's one of those things where you could inadvertently like really screw yourself up, because if you did that like with like glycol or something that like just doesn't freeze, and it was like a 9-degree night and you jumped in, you would just like instantly die from that.
Well, so like I didn't do Epsom salt when it was really cold.
Yeah.
But I was still plunging when it was like that, when we had that snap of like negative whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually warmer in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Than it is like...
What a weird experience.
Yeah, so like your head's like freezing, but your body's still warm.
Wonder why that is. Is it because of the wind chill factor?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like conducting all the heat away from you, but the water is just a constant like 30 something.
30, yeah.
Yeah, the water's 30, but the air is negative 10.
Yeah.
That's quite wild.
Yeah. It's fun. I enjoy plunging.
Now, is breathing the hot air in this sauna part of the requirement, or could you just like have a little snorkel that like went out the top and you get some cool air?
Oh, good question.
Huh. I don't think... Yeah, probably not. Cool.
Should we get some poppy straws? Some poppy sticks?
No.
Breathe out of our mouth. There's little holes you could probably get.
Yeah, like the knot hole there.
Yeah, just go down there.
Yeah, like a little hookah straw?
Yeah. I think that's where you upsell.
I don't know. That's a good point. I don't know.
I don't know if that breathing the air is part of the benefit. Or if it's
If it was a wet sauna, probably. Maybe not. I don't think it really matters.
know. I feel like it's more just like the heat on your body and body temperature.
Yeah.
It's raising your core, so if maybe it had like breathing colder had an adverse effect of warming your core.
Well, it's similar to how when dogs pant,
Yeah.
they're like venting heat.
Yeah.
It would be like venting, yeah. Like venting your heat out secretly. You'd be like lying about how you just want some fresh air, but really you're secretly dumping the heat off.
I gotta read it. So they used to have an international sauna challenge, like the Olympics of sauna.
Yeah.
And so like it was how hot can people stand?
How hot for how long? It's very
long.
dangerous.
Yeah, that sounds
died.
insane. Yeah,
A guy died, and that was the last time they had it.
Yeah,
Or-
what a stupid
I think that
competition.
it was like a Russian and a Finnish guy,
Oh, so there's a little national tension there.
and they made it like one guy made it like a minute and 40 seconds, and the other guy made it like 2 minutes, and they had to carry him out of it.
But the temperatures were like,
I
mean,
I was gonna say.
I want to say like 200s, right?
Yeah.
More?
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah.
That's insane. Like, that's not good for you.
More than 200.
Yeah.
I mean,
I said 200s.
Oh yeah. Like 220 is like you still fine. You can sit in. Not that long.
But the benefits, in all the research, it's like 165 to 195.
Yeah.
Right? That's what you just said to me last week.
175. I said 175.
175 to 195.
To 212. See, you don't listen.
You said 195.
You haven't even done any research.
I've done 600 for a decent amount of time, but like you're in a reflective suit.
Oh.
Oh.
Wonder what that'd be in.
That we could go down to Pierce Street. If you guys want to go down there, we just go in and you can stand right in front of that furnace, and it's just like you're like, oh my goodness.
Jesus.
Where we were? Oh, Kohler. Kohler has a pretty cool but you're just seeing these blast furnaces. It's like, holy shit.
So me and Mom did a glass blowing thing recently in Milwaukee. Drawing a blank on the name of it, but that was probably close to that was 2,000 degrees.
Woo!
And you feel like the skin's gonna peel off your face when you even just approach it from your few couple seconds.
Oh my god.
It's not like is that settling, or did my lard ass just break this?
No, that one is really like,
Yeah.
that one makes a lot of noises. More than this side.
It doesn't feel like anything went, but if it did, let me know and I'll help you fix it.
No, it's...
No, I think it's
Maybe
fine.
I might need to change locations here.
What time are you doing?
I got like 3 more minutes.
I
Plenty.
can wait 3 minutes.
But you could
I can
also
switch.
come and you can move over or whatever.
I can move over now that I'm not falling over into the fire. Holy shit. That bench shot. Yeah, I think that one is like a little saggy on the back.
Yeah, this one right here, it like does this. You see that?
Yeah,
it always has. It's like it like
redo that.
Goes.
Dude, you know who is this cedar?
No, that is pine.
This is pine.
Oh,
is this cedar?
That's cedar.
It's a cedar.
You know who has a ton of cedar? It's Jennifer's dad. Like he has like thousands of board feet of it.
Oh.
Can I get some so I can build this fire? I've been meaning to build this guard so nobody falls into it.
Yeah, I mean, I can see what he's got. Like, I'm pretty sure that's all cedar, though.
Yeah, I can just get strips of it at Home Depot. I think I'm going to do it in the summer when it's not sauna time. Oh, water in my hair.
So this would be like Kevin's dream is plumb heat exchanger lines into this and use this to heat your house.
Oh.
Think about that. So
that's actually really. I didn't even think about that.
I buried PEX in my backyard. It's very easy to do. You just dig a trench and you run PEX under the ground in a sand bed, maybe, if you even care about it that much. But all I did was just dig the dirt up like a foot, lay the PEX in, and then just put the dirt and grass right back on top of it.
How hot does a wood burner for like? How hot do you burn like those big exterior wood burners?
Like in a house?
Yeah,
I don't know.
See, I'd be curious because then you could really just make it dual purpose. Then you gotta go sauna all the time.
Oh, interesting. So this is for heating your house, and instead of just having a wood burner, there's also just a hot room.
There's a room in there.
Yeah.
And so all you're doing is you're just feeding it to heat your home through the winter, but it also
if you wanted to jump in the sauna, you could because you'd have your hot room
the entire time.
Yep.
in the house or right outside the house.
Well, you
How does that work?
you know,
Like right outside,
you know what those things look like, right?
What, a wood burning stove?
Yeah, but exterior, like it's outside.
I haven't seen an exterior
There's one on
My mom's
Capitol.
is inside.
There's one on Capitol if you go towards Pewaukee.
Oh.
That ranch with that pole barn.
Yeah, I'm like mildly freaking out right now. It's an interesting idea, but I'm having a deep sense of panic at the moment. So we're going about 10 minutes at this point.
Yeah. It doesn't get real. You can fill up some water.
No, I'm alright, dude.
You sure?
Yeah,
You should drink that though.
I need to feel this excitation.
See, look at how that looks.
Yeah.
This one is solid.
Oh, it's because it
That's
doesn't
like not
have.
attached.
Yeah, it doesn't have a.
I think it came off.
I would see it though.
Oh, it doesn't have like a support.
Oh, sure.
Just move over.
Sure.
Just a little.
We could tack that in, like, no problem.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's got. It looks like it has something.
You know what? Did it used to be into the wall?
Yeah, I can see a screw that might.
Sure. So maybe that's what popped out is heat and contraction. It feels like this.
But this has like two. If you look down from the. Oh, it has that too. It's just not in the wall anymore. All right, I'm done. I'm not coming back.
All right.
I don't think. Go plunge one more time and go inside.
Sounds good.
22, second time around.
Nice work. Solid.
I got 10 more minutes.
It's the hat.
It's the hat. The hat helps.
That hat does help.
Crazy. Wear it if you want.
All right, Dana. Nice work.
Oh.
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm gonna stay
I'm curious.
That would be cool. That would be a cool double purpose. Even if you don't use it to heat your house actively, use it. What I would do is excavate in your basement and fill it with gravel and rocks, like a 250-gallon tote under the subfloor, and just dump that heat in there.
Huh. Okay.
Like,
So it's liquid, right?
Yeah.
You're just running water, circulating.
So you have like a radiator basically in your basement, and it's just a giant heat rock. So anytime you run this, you're dumping that all in there.
I see.
And so that way you don't have to count on it to constantly heat your house.
But it offsets.
It would just reduce the amount of time you have to spend heating it. I think, because it's like having a giant lizard heat rock in your house.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
I'm sure there's like some details. I bet Kevin could come up with like a pretty good plan for that. But that would be like all this like energy, right? It's an insane amount of energy.
Yeah.
Like this here could probably heat your house for an entire day, like with what you have. You have it up to 200 degrees, right? But unfortunately, like aside from the health benefit, we don't get any home benefit.
Yeah, that is that's the one downside. I could really nerd out, and because when I was looking at this, I was like, well, I could build one down in the basement.
Yeah.
But like this costs. I get the wood for free from my parents, but say.
Also, by the way, if you want any from me, I have a huge pile.
But it's like what is it? $8, probably $8 or conservatively $8.
Okay. Per what?
Per use. Because if I had to buy 2 bundles of wood at Piggly Wiggly, that basically would get you a full session.
Okay.
I think it's like if you did it with the electric, like a 6 kilowatt.
Yeah.
Those are like $4 a use or something.
So my question is, what's the heat? Not the dollar value, but the heat value. So like BTUs or Kelvins or whatever the heat unit is that describes what a bundle of wood put out.
Oh yeah.
That we could capture that, and if we could capture even like 50 or 60 or 70% of it, that means you'd be capturing roughly like $2 to $3 worth of heat per shot. So that would tell you if you did it 100 times, you'd save $300.
What else could I heat? I could maybe heat the garage.
You could heat, yeah, actually.
But you don't really gain any benefit of a heated garage.
No. But yes, that's how you could estimate the cost savings. Let's say you're 50% efficient at capturing the heat. So if it costs you $8 per use, let's just ballpark it and say $5 for the heat per use gets saved.
Yeah.
So how often do you do it per week?
I'll call it twice, maybe 3 times.
2 or 3 times a week. Okay, so we're saving $15 a week.
I mean, if I could say, that would be huge.
Well, it's basically cutting your cost down.
So this is where the hot takes get hotter.
It's
the last 6 minutes.
It's a hot take. You're cutting your heating bill in half.
Oh, I mean, if all right, I'm going to research this heavily.
Yeah, I think Kevin's the one to go to. There should have been a bracket there if there's not one.
There is, but I don't know why it
seems like it's come loose, or maybe the screws broke, possibly.
It's just like I think that could have shared.
It could have shared. A bolted joint's only as strong as the materials that are touching. If it pulled apart in any way, you only get down to the square inches of the bolt. So you would actually be very capable of sharing something like that, especially if you were coming in hot. You're like, just cold plunge. You sit down fast. Someone could easily share that. In addition, it gets cycled and heat cycled and mechanically cycled.
Oh yeah.
So like that there, I think is a prime candidate for like a steel 90 degree bracket to pull that together.
I guess steel wouldn't be bad down there. Yeah, that's bad. I gotta fix that.
So per year, if you use it twice a week, that's 100 times a year, and you're saving $15 a week times 100. You're saving $1,500 a year worth of heating.
Yeah,
it's not negligible.
No,
but you have to be careful that you don't try and install a $50,000 heat recovery unit.
Yeah,
right? And it's like, well, the turnaround's only 50 years. Like, if you could do it on the cheap, like with stuff you had laying around and recover some of that, I think that's gold, bro. I'm not sure if I'm up for this. I'm like shaking right now.
Thinking about benefits.
I'm thinking about the benefits.
You just knock off 15% of all cause mortality.
Yes.
If you do this once a week, every week.
Yeah, and I just do it like maybe twice ever.
Oh shit. Hey, Matt's doing the trail sale.
Ooh, where?
It's like a series.
Yeah, it's a couple. There's a couple of those.
I think he's missing one.
Lapham's one, right?
Yeah.
They're doing it like Devil's Lake.
Do they go that far? I thought this was Silver Sneakers or Silver Crackers.
Yeah, Silver Crackers, Silver Sneakers.
Yeah.
Silver Cycle.
Silver Sabers.
Silver Saber. What is that?
Silver Circle.
Silver Circle?
Yeah, that's the actual name.
Yeah.
Silver Sneakers is the...
that's what my mom's complaining about.
Yeah, that's the old people program.
Yeah, they cut it.
They cut it?
Yeah, my mom's like upset about that.
Shit.
She and rightfully so. That's like a benefit.
Yeah.
I am too hot. I have sweat pouring off of me. This is Miami level. I'm in the club. It's 2 a.m. I'm partying. Hey, how you doing?
Pitbull shows up.
I'm Mr. 305. I'm about to bar fine you.
Holy shit.
Unbelievable.
I should move that away.
Yeah, the recording thing is like melting. It's hot to the touch. It's well over 180 degrees in here, as per recorded on the wall temperature.
Yeah, so probably ambient's gonna be 185.
Yeah. Bro says I got a dog.
Dude, you're so close.
I know, dude, but I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Alright.
No, I'm gonna stay.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay.
This is Herculean effort.
I'm not feeling so hot.
This is Jackson, Wisconsin.
Jackson, Wisconsin's finest.
Yeah.
You know, they often overlooked, often maligned. It's not just a commuter town. It's also the hardest town in America.
Hemlock Street representing.
Yep. Could have been you. It came close.
Super close. Could have been me living with the gas station pump house.
Yeah, that's a cool house. It's got cool decorations.
They got weird pine. They got weird deck though.
Yeah.
Really expensive deck to maintain.
Yeah. I like what you did with your living room.
Thanks.
Here, I fucking love it. Like, really, the decorations are incredible. What you've done in the living room here.
Yeah, we should take some pictures. We should do it before and after.
Yeah, it's important to celebrate those kind of successes.
Yeah, we did a lot of fucking work in that house.
Yeah, but it shows, dude. It really shows. It's super cool.
Oh, shit.
One more minute, 20 seconds.
Is that 21?
I'm at a minute and 25 right now. I'm sorry, a minute 15.
Yeah.
Per my clock.
Yeah. Nice work, Doug.
I'm doing it up, son. I'm not stopping.
Let's go till you pass out.
I don't think I can talk.
You and the Russian.
This is Dead Radio Space. You gotta fill for me. Do color commentary.
The floor is absolutely soaked.
Absolutely, just drenched in sweat.
It's a mixture of sweat and cold plunge.
Yeah. Totally freshly filtered cold plunge, of which I can attest to.
Yeah. It's filtered no longer. Need to find a filter for that thing.
I think that's a good opportunity for heat exchange as well.
Oh yeah, you can turn that thing into a hot tub.
Yeah.
In an instant.
Yeah. Or even just capture the heat out of it. Just as you filter, cycle that heat out of the heat exchanger. It's totally valuable. 15 seconds for this old dog here.
Can he do it?
Oh, it's not a matter of can he do it. Can you get me out of here because I'm no longer mobile.
This is Patrick Mahomes with 16 seconds left.
Yeah.
The script says wide open touchdown to Nicole Hardman.
Yeah. All right, boy. I'm out of here. Do work, son.
See you in 15 seconds.
See you in 15. Oh, and I'm going to wait it out then. I can't leave you hanging. 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, somewhere there.
And
there.
10.
Ready to do work and get out of here? Dude, my water bottle is boiling hot to the touch. Boiling hot. Ouch. Ow. Unbelievably hot. Unbelievably hot in there.
Right into 30 degrees.
Yeah.
Cool 150 temperature transition.
Chilling. Absolutely chilling. You can go first this time. Or I can go first. I don't care.
I'll go first. I'll give you a look.
All right. Give me a second to collect my Tundra hot take thoughts. Absolutely just IQ dropped to about 25. No clue what I'm doing.
It's icy there.
Yeah.
All right. The benefits of the Tundra.
Benefits of the Tundra. I'm listening.
Oh, you get better towing capacity.
Yeah. Bigger bed you can fit plywood in.
A slightly bigger bed. It's still the downside. It's only a 5.5 foot bed.
They have a 6 foot and an 8.5 foot.
So you get this easy. 6 foot is going to turn that thing into a monstrosity.
Yeah, too big.
Unless you're doing burb driving.
Yeah.
Going downtown is going to be a non-negotiable.
Okay, I've never been downtown.
Okay, then you don't need it.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, we go downtown, we take Jennifer's car. Will's under the water.
He has a cramp.
Please pardon the lack of hot takes as well as fully submerged at that point.
Watch
the ice.
That's
Watch the
ice.
ice.
That's icy.
All right, son. I'm going in. I'm just being chill. I'm just going to talk about what it's like to own a Subaru Forester that almost flipped over in your driveway on the way in. Totally stable. No, oh, wow, almost fell over.
Yeah.
Just like the Subaru.
Here, I'll give you.
All right. I'm going in, boys.
Go, he's in. There he is.
That's very cold. But I'm doing it big. I'm up to my chest.
Control breathing.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Wow, that was not panic. That's excitement. Just FYI for the record. excitement of just living my life to the fullest. Feeling so proud, so brave right now. Thinking about Toyotas, thinking about those mid-sized trucks. It's mid-sized truck 2024, as you all know. Specials on live on the website. Tune in next week for
Hot Take 10. That gets you 10% off your new Tacoma.
Yeah, Hot Take 10% off of your finance, which is at 20% APR. And that $10,000 dealer markup currently. New 2024 is available sometime this summer, probably.
With the ocean handle.
Yeah, with the ocean handle as per the Super Bowl. This has been John and Will coming at you live from the Hot Take Sauna in Heartland, Wisconsin, Wexford Way. I'm not going to give you the exact address. As a matter of fact, I apologize. I'm going to bleep that out later.
Keep it cool and keep it hot.
Ooh, hot.